And we should be live Black Friday. Where are the Star Wars sets? Lego? We're getting straight into this. Where are the Lego Star Wars sets? What do you mean? It's Black Friday, the 28th of November. Black Friday is its own thing. We'll look at the Black Friday sales today. If you've got any good sales of any degree, let me know. And we will be taking a look at them live on this stream, as well as all the other sets coming out. Celebration. Okay. I'm trying to set a goal here. Why is it not? You know what? We don't need a celebration. Can we set this timer A? No. All right. Well, that was worth a try. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at the Black Friday sets and also the January sales. Where's Star Wars? I can't believe it is so close. 4 or 5 weeks until the sets, until January 1st, and still absolutely nada. I think it was 5 weeks yesterday. I said that in the video, didn't I? Hello there. Anyway. Today's Black Friday runs through to Cyber Monday. Looks to be a lot of the similar deals or same deals as we saw last weekend for insiders. I think we were expecting that. Hello there, Grievous. And I don't really know what I was expecting. Let's get it up. All right, here we go. This is the page of new Lego sets. So this is, at the minute, all the sets coming out January 1st. Nope, that's a lie. We've got 3 Batman sets coming out March 1st. 31 sets-ish, 30 sets, give or take, coming out January 1st, but no Star Wars. Let's take a look first at the Black Friday stuff, just in case anything does stick out. 3 days for 5 hours left. Can't believe it's already here. Of course, the Star Trek set come out today. We've already taken a look at the set and built the gift with purchase. We have a few others. Mini Knight's Castle we never got around to building. Are the instructions on here yet? Hey, the instructions are here. So we can be taking a little look at both of those sets. We won't be building them, but we can take a little look and see if we missed anything from the hot chocolate stand. I don't think we did. No gorilla. No gorilla can't have sold out already. To be fair, this was very popular last weekend. The site didn't go down last night. I didn't stay up for it, but it didn't go down when I last checked. And there's a card game set. Card game set. Purchases of £60 or more. And it's cards. Oh, this is just regular playing cards. A full set of them. I assume the backs are just as decorative as the front. That's confused me because this is what I'd assume the backs would look like. A little sand timer as well. You know what? If you're spending 60 quid, which is like most sets, it's only for creator. Hello there, Moonshoes. Speed Champions, Fortnite, Duplo, Friends. Odd themes. Odd themes. Okay, but I guess it's pretty good. Surprising. Creator 3-in-1's included. I don't think I'd pair up cards with any of the other ones. Have I seen the new Stranger Things season? No, I haven't watched it yet, so don't worry, no spoilers in this chat. I am excited. After the Stranger Things house, which just to loop back to it, the house got announced ages ago. We took a look in a video. It's one of the better performing videos on the channel, so thank you all for that. But there's no house here. And we have seen official, I've got the Lego page up, I've seen it. I have seen it. Let's see if we can pull up the video in a sec. Flowering cactus, daisies, like no krill house. And I had a little look the other day. It wasn't here. So if it does pop up, maybe I'm just blind. No, no Stranger Things. No, absolutely nada. But we took a look at it. We saw it. We've already seen the krill house. Let's see how... Oh, actually, if I sort by popular... No, that's popular of all time. All right, Krill House. Stranger Things Krill House does look like a good set. It's expensive, but so's the Enterprise. I think for die-hard fans getting into Lego, what a way. If the Slave One was the first set I bought, I would be buying every set in January. With how cheap they are. Krill. Is that spelled with a C or a K? It is a C. Here we go. We did take a little look at it. Oh no, we don't want that. Skip those ads. No, it wasn't on Lego. I swear we've seen this on Lego's site. Anyway, this is what. Oh look, it's me. This is what the Krill house looks like. I didn't point it out in the video because I didn't notice, but you can see on the box art. Let me just get chat back up. Well, there we go. You can see on the box art that the house is pulled together. In this video, I literally talk about it. This house looks like it pulls apart to fall down and like different technicky bits come out, and then you can squish it together for a fully formed house, and you can. How awesome is that? You get a car, you get a van, you get a few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 minifigures? Is that 13? 12 minifigures. Nuts. Should have got 12 for the Star Trek set. Should have got 12 different figures. No, we probably did get 12 for the Death Star. They did Steve dirty. A lot of the minifigures are quite hard to recognize. I don't zoom in. There you go. This is where we found it. It was on Talia. I don't really, it's some European site. I'm not familiar with that. But so many of the minifigures, where they've changed them for the new season, and everyone's got the long legs. I mean, how short does that make Steve? Because he's not exactly short, is he? Needed the Han Solo hairpiece. I think a lot of minifigures need that Han hairpiece, and Lego are still giving them the old one. I think we do out with the old hairpieces. That's a bold claim. Don't come for me for that. What? I'm not even liking my own video. Oh, because I'm not logged in. I haven't even liked... Alright, there you go. I have liked my own video. Should have 53 likes on it now. Unless one of you unlike it. Don't do that. Can't believe... Oh, 2.3. Sorry, I said 1,000. 21st of October, we knew about that. It's now the 28th of November. What are Lego doing? Dustin looks great. Oh, with the... Is that a cap? Is that a cap for... I tell you what. Why don't we try and find... Oh, they've probably taken the image down. It was 31170, a little typo on the image there. And Lego, yeah, they've taken the image down. Oh, why did they do that? They could have kept the Krill house. Is it? I'm going to do a little digging actually to see if they've oh no, because the image would probably have been renamed. Let me just have a little look for... No, they haven't. Okay, oh! No, they haven't. I thought I had it. Never mind, they've actually fixed the problem. The set, 20% off for the Creator 3-in-1 Flamingo. Looks quite good. Anyway, before we get into any other Black Friday deals, feel free to let me know what else you want me to look at. Because I'm going to be on the Lego site for the most part. But I'm not afraid to hop around. I know Smiths have had a few deals, and outside the UK, there are even more. But first off, I have me, hot chocolate here, and you may remember we built the hot chocolate stand. Actually, I think it's still plugged in. I recorded the rest of the hot chocolate stand. We got it built, and I actually added some lights into it. That's going. I've snuck that in quite early with the Advent Mockember, which is coming in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 3 days. 3 days to Mockember. 3 days away. It is nuts. Been working so hard on it. Can't wait for you to see it. Not only did we record it, I had most of them recorded back in like June, July time. I re-recorded them like a few weeks ago, a month ago, and now I've got a new camera angle and kind of want to re-record them all again. I don't know. I mean, it's not all of them. I haven't got through all of them, but I might be editing them. You upgraded to a PS5 yesterday. Really enjoying the vibrant visuals in Minecraft. What a console for Minecraft. It must look amazing. The PS5 looks quite good. My partner's dad has a PS5 and we've played quite a few things. Actually, the thing we've played most is Goat Simulator. Cracking game. But this hot chocolate, I'm waiting for it to cool down so I can add some cream and marshmallows. But it's still just too hot. In the meantime, we were going to look at the instructions. I think we get the gift with purchases because these in the UK at least are still available. This one is This one is the first build of the mini castle that opens up, so I don't think there's going to be anything too interesting. A few good parts used throughout here, but I really want to know about that opening feature. Let's see, anything. I like this technique here. What step was that? There we go. Step 1819. Putting the roller skates in the fence. It's quite a good technique. Few easy parts as well. This one is definitely one I'd recommend parting out if you're not too interested. The dagger might be the hardest piece for some of the newer fans of Lego to collect, but only 2 bags. Even these angled pieces are in so many sets that if you don't want to pick up the sets, part them out, buy them online. Bricklink, Brickow, even straight through Lego, you could probably get them fairly cheap. That's smart. Okay, that's smart. Having the whole of the top stud in the hole of the stud underneath seems to be quite a straightforward build. The castle isn't as big as I thought it would be. The castle is not as big as I thought. I thought there'd be at least like a, what is it, an 8x8. So I was expecting a 4x4 in the middle. It seems that there's more of a, what, 1x6? And that's it. You got a mug when heated, lightsabers ignite. Oh, I remember a mug like that. That has all the different Jedi. It's got them all listed. I love a color changing, not just a mug. I love the old Hot Wheels as well. And these are the sets that it was based off. So I guess this is what this mini build is. Would have been nice to have seen a drawbridge. We did see a drawbridge. Oh, so they have kind of worked it in. Is that build 1, that build 2, and that looks like build 1. I'm not exactly sure how this works. Pretty decent. Would recommend parting this out. The threshold for this being like 250 was nuts. There we go. What have we got for this? So the horses are the same. Bigger base. I like to see that. Very blocky though. No hinges. You can't open this one up. It's built as if it's on top of a hill. That's nice. Flush with the rest of the design. But is there, like, there's got to be something hidden underneath, no? Don't tell me you've got all that space and haven't hid like a minifigure. That would make sense for the price. Wait, was that translucent? Oh, just a 1x1. No, there looks to be nothing in the middle. They've just added a trapdoor, which can't even be removed above these. Oh. What's it look like from the outside then? As we know, nothing's on the inside. Not too bad. Actually quite nice the way they've got the roofs. It looks more of a lived-in castle than just a fort. Quite nice flags as well. And this is what the original set looked like. I think the original sets are worth picking up for 150 odd quid. Could you get these sets? 6086. Let's have a look. We'll go on. Oh, we don't want the designer program. It's Black Friday. We're meant to be looking at cheap sets, not expensive. 6086. Black Knight's Castle. 2190. Oh, that's the cheapest. Oh, we don't want new. Give us used, give us incomplete, give us something cheaper than £2,000. Damn, exactly. Look, 161. That's still over the threshold, and delivery from Estonia is going to be a pain in the bum. And it's incomplete. No minifigures, but the gift with purchase won't come with minifigures. I wonder if it's cheaper to buy it out. 6086. Like picking up where we left off. Black Knight's Castle set. So to part this out, oh, this is with minifigures. Can we get rid of the minifigures? Actually, the minifigures, that's the most expensive part. The plume. The white dragon plume and the white dragon plume wing. Left and right. I'm going to have to get an image of this. How's this work? Oh, it's on the side of the helmet, not on the side of the dragon. I was going to say, so it's the plumes that are the most expensive, and that base plate. You could part that out, which is what they do in the gift with purchase. This should be fairly, I mean, without the plumes, you could get just a generic white plume in the helmet. You could get the rest of this built because the torsos are covered. This has come in so many gift with purchases. The ghost is cool. Do want myself a glow in the dark ghost. And you can get a totally official string. I said it twice. Totally official string for a lot cheaper than £4.30. Even a thinner one there. Yeah, it seems the most expensive parts are the white plumes, not even the red ones. Oh, it does give you a starting price, 15 quid. You get another one, paint it up, although they're not made anymore. 10 sets, 2 sets. It's not the other castle set, is it? Castle accessories. All these accessory packs that were given out for free or sold for £2.20. And if you picked up one of these, you'd have got a full dragon plume set. When Lego wasn't popular, people paid the price. People paid the price because now they go for so much money. What else? The hot chocolate stand. Yeah, we've already built this. I don't think there's anything hidden inside. We'll take a quick look at the instructions. Hopefully my hot chocolate is cool enough to put the cream on now. Let's see. We went for the cup as opposed to building anything else. Let's full screen that. Let's get about halfway through the instructions. There we go. Build this, build this, build this, build this. We can build it so fast. As for the roof, a lot of studs on the side. They do have, they have tolls in their windows. We didn't do that because I wanted to add a side for the hot chocolate and the cookies. Happy we didn't follow that. And they also have a little indent around the roof. What have they hidden? No, what have they hidden? They've got to have hidden something. I don't think they have. I think that was just to make building the wedge sticker in a gift with purchase. I think it was just to make building the top bit easier. So there are a few stickers. Is that black 2x2 a sticker or printed? Okay, that's printed. That's what we like to see. That's nice. You've got hot chocolate. Maybe you've got dark hot chocolate, white hot chocolate, regular hot chocolate, and a luxury hot chocolate. That is the piece I was going to use there as well. I think they've done the tile just so they can get the studs on the front. But is that a bracket for the back end, or what studs have we got on the back? It might be easier to add a door to the back of this. You know what? It's not a bad build. There you go. 1x6s. Should be 1x8s though. Don't know why they didn't go with the 1x8s. And then the finished build looks a little like this. Not a fan of the chocolate coming out over the top. And the hexagonal shape underneath. It's odd, but I guess they were probably working with so many restrictions. It's not bad. It is pretty good. It is a nice set to get for free. Card game. Still can't make up my mind. So maybe there's more cards. 2-deck set of Lego playing cards. Lego card game set with 2 decks. One for classic play. Oh, and one for matching. So they're 2 different. So that's the classic cards with some minifigures on them for Jack, Queens and Kings. And then we got pairs. Fair enough. What else we got for Black Friday? Oh, yes. Load up on loyalty points. So this, if you are insiders, I think you're all insiders, right? 803 points. Oh, I was thinking my tea from dinner. This is not what I wanted. Wait, this is what I wanted. What? Has it gone? Is it over? Maybe it's because I'm not logged into insiders. Basically what it is you spend 200 points. If you have 200 points in your account right now, you can get 1,000 points for free, which sounds like it's too good to be true. I think it's quite nice that they've done, I'm still in the cream from this. We'll get onto that in a minute. It's quite nice. The Lego are giving away 800 points. That's £5 for free. All you have to do is spend 200 to get the 1,000. Profit. It's honestly as easy as that. Head over to your Insider's reward page. You'll see it there. And I've got this like donut with cream in it to steal the cream for my hot chocolate. But underneath, look at that. Look at that caramel layer. So I'm just going to plop this in. Oh, I'm so happy that it didn't splash. And then we have a caramel cream hot chocolate. And I've got some of the mini mellows. It has to be mini mellows, but I'm picking out the pink ones because as you'll find when you see the set, the pink ones stand out better against the white. I mean, the caramel's doing us a solid with the yellowing of the cream, but we'll just get a handful of the pink marshmallows on top. There we go. That's a hot chocolate. It's still a bit hot, but that's drinkable. That was lovely. So once you've claimed your points, there's a few other rewards. You can win an F1 set. I think that only takes 20 points. So you get your 800 free points. You could spend them on the other giveaways. They've got another gift with purchase, and this is still a gift with purchase. You do have to make a purchase for this to be redeemed. I think they limited it, didn't it? 2 months. 2 months, 60 days, not even 2 months. I don't know why Lego are doing this. I mean, six months it was. It had to have been from November to May to have a bit of time. It had to have been 6 months. 6 months was a bit crazy because if January and May don't have any good sets, I wouldn't normally purchase anything through Lego. But 60 days from today, whenever you redeem it, if you redeemed it last week, it'd be a week less. 60 days. What's that? We'll go 9 weeks and then subtract 3. So December 5th, 12th, 19th, 26th, January 2nd, January 9th, January 16th, January 23rd, January 30th, subtract 3 is January the 27th. You have to make an order by January the 27th and like gone through with the order. Pre-orders I think still count. You might get this shipped in a different box and you may also be charged delivery on that. But 60 days, I mean, they're making you buy something in January, something from the January wave. I think a lot of us were saving it for Star Wars and they've got rid of the Star Wars bunch, haven't they? January still got a few good sets, but are you going to be spending 50 quid to get your free delivery? First free delivery. Oh, it doesn't even say. Next thing you know, they'll be getting rid of free delivery. No, please. Mercy on us. The fish tank don't look too bad. I think this is probably the nicest fish tank on the Lego at the minute. We've got the cleaning motor, which is kind of a fish tank in itself. Does have a little Nemo inside and the massive one. It's out now, isn't it? Tropical Aquarium, 400 quid. I think that's everything we have to say about that. 400. There's also a sweepstake, which is absolutely free to win 1 million loyalty points, which is, wasn't that like 6 grand? 6 grand's worth of Lego. Was that weren't 60 grand? Surely not. 1 million points. If 800 is £5, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's £1,255. That's £6,250 in Lego just for entering it for free. It's completely free. I would definitely recommend entering that. Members save more. There's a few exclusive four times points, quadruple points on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Any other good sales though? Because I think all of these can be beaten elsewhere. All of them. Ooh, Jabba's Sail Barge. Jabba's Sail Barge with, what's that, not quite 90, just over £90 off. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know if the Jabba's Sail Barge is reduced anywhere else. Seems to be the only Star Wars one. No more Star Wars sales. That's what we want to know. What Star Wars sets are on sale? Wouldn't be the first time I bought something on stream, but I'm not looking at picking anything up. Alright, the X-Wing Starfighter is out of stock. Not temporarily, not, you know, on back order, out of stock. X-Wing Starfighter has retired. Star Wars Advent's £20, we've seen it £16. I was tempted to pick up a few more of the Advents actually, but you gotta save some cash for January. I feel like I might be picking up a lot of sets in the new year. Other than that, oh, Brickheads on sale. Brickheads, singular but plural. The 5 of them are the only set. Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle that came out this year. This May. And these are just regular sales. Oh, the hiccups now. These are for everyone, anytime, not Black Friday specific. They'll run until the sets sell out. I wonder how many of these sales are to make you pick it up because they're starting to sell out, just so they can have that out of stock. Oh, so Jabba's Sail Barge is on back order. What do you know? That's crazy that that's like UCS Slave 1 price. Oh, that's pretty good. We don't actually have many sales. I mean, there's not many sets. Actually, the Mando Ed one must be retiring this year. No retiring soon label. I guess they're sticking it through for another couple of months. Maybe they're retiring them around May. That might be the smart thing. Then you've got all the May sales overlapping with that. And that seems to be all. I think a lot of the next stuff are already out of stock. Mandalorian keyring. Didn't even know Mando had a keyring. No printed arms though. No dual molded leg. So that explains why that one's not popular. Force of Creativity, 40% is crazy off Lego. I don't know if there's any sets that will have more than 40%. Most of them are around 20 to 30%. Anything else? Oh look, the ATTE. $83.99 off Lego themselves. I think it's been dropping a little cheaper on places like Amazon. We'll have to take a look, see if there's any Amazon deals that stick out. 60% of the Crimson Firehawk is brutal. Okay, the ship's not perfect, and a lot of people didn't like the young, or just had no interest in. Disliking is very different to not finding anything interesting. I don't think a lot of people enjoyed Young Jedi Adventures because it wasn't aimed for them. So 2 Lego sets is crazy. That's the same amount we got for the Bad Batch. There we go. 30%. So Jabba's Sail Barge is seeing, of course, the percentage probably doesn't look as tasty. 344 to 430. Jabba's Sail Barge is 20% off. You know what? Free UCS set. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I still want to build the smaller one and get my hands on these minifigures. It would be a good build. It would be a good build. I would love to build it one day, but I just feel like by the time I get this thing built, I'd want to build the next one, and I can't be getting hooked on UCS sets. We'll start off small. We'll get there one day. TIE Fighter X-Wing mashup, 30% off. We've seen that cheaper elsewhere. That was getting nearly 40% off, and that is the end of the line. But 30% off the Razor Crest. That probably sold out instantly. That probably sold out instantly, temporarily out of stock, and it's retiring soon. Whoa, wait. Whoa, wait. We'll come back to that in a second. What do you mean, oh, this is retiring soon. Oh, temporarily out of stock. Oh, but that's misleading. I guess, are they going to fit temporarily there? Websites like to be minimal, don't they? It's not even got retiring soon in the front. Exclusives. Is it exclusive? Is it exclusive? Let's have a look. It's the UCS X-Wing. Is it sold anywhere other than Lego? Oh, it's not even cheaper. Okay. That's That's quite funny. I mean, Lego do have the best out here, but it's an exclusive to the Lego store. Maybe that's just a UK thing. It will depend where you're ordering it from. This is Argos in the UK. It's more expensive, 157 to the 147. So you get an extra £10 off. Actually, that's a lie, because you've also got an extra £10 off in Argos. Just making sure I don't leak any of... Am I even logged in? I don't think I'm logged in. Okay, this should be safe. You also got, up until today by the looks of it, an extra £10 off Lego. Let's see. Yeah, £10 off, toys 10. 10%! 10%, so that's 75. That's an extra 7.5%. 2.5% better than Lego. This is why a math degree helps. Don't waste your money on a math degree, but you know, come to me. I'll let you know. Can't believe Argos have it 2.5% cheaper. So what's 10% is extra like 1,540, £141.80, top of my head, round about that. So 142. We'll go with that, to 147. You get an extra £5 off in Argos. What are people saying? Seems to want me to read the reviews. Loved building. It's a UCS set. People are going to like this. There's not really much else they can say. We said about 12 unique minifigures with... What set? Can anyone remember what set that was? I forgot it. 12 unique. It was one of the big ones. It wasn't Charlie's Chocolate Factory. Not that the Chocolate Factory is Charlie's to begin with. It wasn't the Enterprise. I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. What set was it? 12 unique mini... Oh, you know what it was. It wasn't the Goonies. What's the other one? What's the other one that ain't out yet? The Krill House. The Stranger Things Krill House. Still no sign on that, even though we got an image. I feel like Lego should just put it out at that point. People clearly want to see it. And yet nothing. We've also taken a look. Make sure I don't reveal any scheduled videos. That was... Oh, I guess I'm not logged in here either. Oh, look! Oh, look, I'm live. Should we watch this one? Anyway... I've also done a few other videos on the January Star Wars stuff. Self-plug. Hashtag not an ad. Is it? If I'm paying myself, I feel like that doesn't count. We've looked at the Clone Shock Trooper mech, and a while ago we looked at the Mando Speeder and Vader's tie, which is going to be given away for May 4th. And the Clone Shock Trooper mech, we're not going to watch this. Oh, same ad as well. They are on to us. But take a look at this mech. Take a look. I see. I'm not with O2, and any of yous with O2, switch it up. I don't think I've even liked this video. I haven't watched this one yet. But take a look at this mech. This is actually a pretty good set. Are we watching with 360? What am I watching this on? My Lego Game Boy. There we go. Look at that crisp image. Mwah. Compliments to the filmer, I guess, to the camera. Look at this set. I am actually a little happier with the red. The first you heard me talk about this, I didn't like the red. I actively condemned the red. And since then, especially having built it in red, I like the red a lot better. It goes well with the character. It's a nice colour. It pops from Star Wars displays. Look at the Santa hats on everything. The B1 up there's got a Santa hat. We've got Bugs Bunny in the Santa costume. Red pops. This would be nice to have on a Star Wars display. That being said, dark red's better. Dark red just is better. It's one of those things. It's no rhyme, no reason. Dark red just looks better. I think it's because it's what I wanted. Maybe that's just a personal preference. Do you agree? Is dark red better? And the clone that comes with it is just a bog standard. It would have been nice to have seen perhaps Thorn, or to have seen... I don't think it would have been nice to have seen Fox, exclusive to the gunship at the minute. Lego need to hold off on the rarer minifigures coming in cheap sets for the time being. But, oh, let's get back to the Krill house. I think we only got the image that I showed in that video. Oh, you know what? We'll come back to that in a bit. Has anyone else got any deals from Black Friday? I know we've already seen a few really good ones picked up for the Spider-Man train. We've also seen the... I think there's been deals all around. The ATTE. The Juggernaut has been on sale. Still not seemingly a popular set. I still get comments hating on that set. Just because the set. You know, just because of the price, just because of how big it is, just because of the lack of Technic. I think a lot of people with Lego like what they have. That's one thing that Lego struggle with. We see something's tried to change, and once Lego gets one thing done, Sal Barge. Oh, whereabouts is that? We'll have a little look. We'll have a little look if we can beat Lego, because Argos beat Lego's X-Wing. Maybe somewhere can beat Lego's. The Pepto-Bismol advert gets me every time. I need to look away. But with Lego, we've seen it with the Battle Droids. We've seen it with basically everything that they do, especially when it comes down to minifigures or smaller builds. Saw it on Lego. Yes, the Lego deal is a good one. I think we can beat it. I don't know where would have Jabba's Sal Barge cheaper. Let's have a look. Oh, we probably should have the number. 75397. That will do. But something we see with Lego Star Wars a lot is once they do something, once they do it one way, fans want it that way. With Karmas, this wasn't the case. With Karmas, people openly welcomed the material over the plastic. I've never thought about that. This caramel hot chocolate is awesome. It really is. Recommend putting some caramel sauce in it. If you are building along at home, building a hot chocolate. I wonder why we were all very, I mean, one of the first sets I got come with a plastic Karma. So Lego have it 429. Apparently we have oh well, Amazon have it for £120. It's an empty acrylic display case. They can't tell them apart. Fraser's has it 429, price matched. Tesco has it 429, price matched. I wouldn't recommend buying through Game or Sports Direct, who usually sell these through Game. Actually, Fraser's is the same thing, is it not? I wouldn't recommend buying through any of them three. All I hear are bad experiences, and all of them charge you a £5 for delivery. Tesco 429, 275, but Lego won't charge you for delivery. I think it's mad spending hundreds of pounds, even on food, being charged delivery, unless you're like ordering a banquet. It's in stock online on Tesco. Didn't realise Tesco had an online store. That's something new. There we go, that's what I've learned today. Tesco have an online store. No ratings yet, £429. That's the image. That's the image. That's not stretched to fit. That's, well, it probably is. They probably mismargined it. I guess Lego does have some really good deals this time of year, but would it go any cheaper? I'm surprised that Smith's doesn't pop up. Have Smith's not price matched it? Have a little look. Lego. Oh, they got the Home Alone set. That's only 10% off. Sal Barge. They do have it, $429.99. So they've price matched to Lego, and any orders over £20 gets free delivery. So that's a free delivery on that as well. Take a look at that. Not too bad. Any other Lego deals on here? I had a little look on Argos earlier. Nothing great. The Falcon's still here. I think that's retiring, isn't it, this year? No more Falcon. The Shire is 13% off. A lot of 13% offs. Not Friday the 13th, it's Black Friday. And a few of the rarer sets. Whoa. What is this discount? £410 Hogwarts Castle set. For £294, I've got to move that button. £294. That's only 115, but that's still like 25%, just more than that. 6,000 pieces. It's crazy that this 6,000 pieces for like 300 quid here, but for 9,000 pieces they'd add a little bit on. Smaller pieces, smaller parts, and this is the original Hogwarts, so you get the original UCS one, you get the 4 members of the house. Nothing else to, there's been a few good stills, but I think a lot of the sales this Black Friday have just been sales normally, and I think it'll be interesting to see going forward if this is the case across the board. If we do see similar sales year round to Black Friday, is Lego sort of going away from the Black Friday only? I mean, if these are regular sales, just think of the Black Friday sales that could have been for half of these sets. Some of these sets that are the Coruscant gunship, full price here. It was 90 quid a couple days ago. Absolute insanity that that's not on sale. There's the ATTE for 80 quid. We've got very few and far between sales, and not much, like £5, £10 for £90 sets, £3 for a £45 set. Bumblebee's quite good. Down from £80 to 56. But a lot of the other, oh look, here we go. One Piece is a new set this year, so that's a decent sale to get 40 quid off. Is that decent? No, that's up 20%. But you'd expect to see, maybe we're not seeing a lot of the sales here. Maybe the X-Men Mansion doesn't retail for 289. X-Men, oh, Mansion, 289, 315. No, it is 289. So that isn't on sale whatsoever. But the Razor Crest is, the Sal Barge is. I don't remember seeing the Slave one. 259. Yeah, that seems like it's full price. I thought it was closer to £300 than that. That'll probably be on sale next year when they introduce the new UCS set. And actually, around May time is when they're going to announce all these January sets. I'm just going to have a little check if we've got any news on the January sets. Tomorrow, I do want to try and go live and test out my mouse on the live event for Fortnite. I think that'll be a bit of fun to round off the year. And then I don't know if tomorrow will be the final stream before Christmas. Should have planned something big, shouldn't we? I was expecting a load of good Black Friday deals. I wouldn't say disappointed this year. It just didn't exceed expectations. Very rarely does a Black Friday sale ever actually disappoint. No news. No news whatsoever. We've got news on the magazine for February, which there'll be a video about that coming out soon. We spoke about that on the stream the other day. But no news about the sets, so I might go live. If they get announced like early December, if they get announced within the first week, maybe the first 2, I might go live for it. Otherwise, I'm planning to switch off over Christmas. I am so busy, I don't want to be thinking about any sets until January. Maybe a few days before, we'll hop on the live and plan out our January hauls, but it's mental that I said it once, I've said it twice, I've said it a few times, and I'll say it again. Black Friday, Saturday, Black Friday weekend. Cyber Monday is then December 1st. We're in December. Like, Christmas is here. I'm not looking at Lego sets. Or what is the game plan with Lego? 34 sets. 34 sets is crazy. That's it. And a few of these are March. Is the F1 car a March one? No, January. I think it is just the 3 Batman sets that are coming out March. DeLorean is January 1st. The Batman... Oh, the 4 Batman sets. 30 sets for January. This is like the smallest Lego drop ever. And we're still yet to see City. We're still yet to see Star Wars. You know what I'm going to do? Has anyone found a list of all the sets we're expecting? Because I know numbers and set names have been revealed. Oh, rumours. We've got a rumour list. All right. Thank you. This is looking promising. We have a rumour list from Brick Fanatics. Okay, Brick Fanatics. Do like a little bit of Brick Fanatics when it comes to the news. If there's any... Should we hop Star Wars first? Should we hop Star Wars first? Or should we take these as they come? Because that leaves Star Wars till last. Do I tease it and delay Star Wars? There's a little caramel sludge. See if I can fish that out. Okay, not bad. First up, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing? Is that still around? What have we had? Can we not get rid of the Gymshark? Is that? Can we not get rid of? Oh, wait. Haha, yes. You have to pay me to advertise on this channel. First up, Animal Crossing. Well, that was anticlimactic. Just a TBC. You know what I can do with it? Whoa. There we go. Because we don't need the right-hand side of the screen either. Architecture. What have we got for architecture? We've got Paris, the City of Love. Already taken a look at that. I feel like we can speed through these. We've seen the art set. Bluey's got a few sets. Botanicals. Is this just what Lego have? I thought this was going to give us some extra information. City. Okay. Thank you. We're there with City 2026. Some of these sets are quite good. The go-kart racer. We're getting racers next year. I forgot about that. Similar to the F1 theme from this year, I feel like these are also going to be quite soapboxy. Lego have given us a few soapbox racers. What'd they call them? They're like the little pizza truck, and we got the burger one that was an exclusive. Race car packs. These. Right. Race car's going to come up with F1 cars, isn't it? Oh, you knew it. You knew it was going to happen. Race car ramp. Little hot dog. The toilet. I don't remember seeing the toilet. I was distracted by the hot dog. Got a plumber with a toilet. How funny is that? It's just the first one. So we got a go-kart racer. We've also got go-karts. That was a good set. I picked that up on sale. This go-karts and race drivers, and that was 99 pieces. 2 minifigures. Wish we got Mario Karts that way. Go-kart racer is 48 pieces, and it's a poly bag. We're getting a third go-kart. We're getting this set as a poly bag. Europe has no Minecraft sets on sale for now. I've seen one good sale, and actually it was on Smith's. What set? What? It was the turtle. It was the turtle set. I think it was the turtle set. Oh, not too bad. Should have put Lego Minecraft, shouldn't I? Even every other advent calendar is cheaper, but the Minecraft one, do you think if the Minecraft advent isn't cheaper, that it's either selling really well and they don't want it to go on sale, or it's not selling? Because the Star Wars one, I'm a Star Wars fan, big bias. The Star Wars one strikes me as the best seller. But even the City one, which has been around every single year, I think the City advent alone has got a really big audience. Do we think the Minecraft one isn't selling as well? Because that's replaced Marvel. Replaced Marvel. Could we see Marvel come back next year? Or is it selling so well that they don't want to put it on a sale? Because Star Wars, Harry Potter, they've got previous years to go on. Minecraft is sort of on its own. Few good Minecraft sales here. Nothing special for Black Friday. Nothing too special whatsoever. But there's a few sets that I think are retiring soon. Look at the Turtle House. $12.99. Would you rather have a mech or a turtle house? I think I've made the case. I'd rather have a turtle house. Same price as the baby pig. Look at the turtle. This is only down from £20. We see this with sets though. Minecraft is one of the cheapest Lego themes. Minecraft is cheapest in the UK based on the currency conversion. That's held up for the last couple of years. UK having the cheapest sets, and now the sets are even cheaper. Definitely the turtle. It's an awesome set. There's a few Creator 3-in-1s as well. Whilst we're on Smiths, shout out Smiths. They have like the odd set. The Panda, almost half price. That's a good one. I think it was, oh, the cat ain't bad. Another £20 set for 13. All right, let's play. What £20 sets do we have in Star Wars that could be £13? That's close, but not as cheap. £25 for $16.99. I feel like that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent. $23.99 was the retail price of the Advent for Smiths. They did mark it down by £1 permanently before the sales. I love to see that. No £20 sets though. Oh, this is quite good. I think we got this for a similar price last year, which it only been out for a few months. And I might have to pick. This is a 327 Star Core Battle Pack on the right hand side. Might have to pick this up. That would be a good one. I do hope that Minecraft calendar sells well. Yeah. How cool would it be if that window's for a different theme every year? Gaming as well. Minecraft one year, Sonic next year, Fortnite. Ninjago needs an Advent. Has Ninjago never had an Advent calendar? It comes up on Google. No, it redirects to the Star Wars one. And there's Ninja Advent calendars. A few people have made it. Oh, this is... Look at these thumbnails. One sec. Look at these thumbnails. That must have been years ago. But it looks like they're all saying that. People are probably still making those thumbnails. Shouldn't laugh about that. But no Ninjago Advent. That would be cool. I like that idea. A new gaming Advent calendar every single year. We have seen a few different sets be rebuilt. Maybe Ninjago could hone in on that. We get a spinner one day. We get like a baby dragon another, a few minifigures in there, and then they could build up a temple in smaller chunks. That'd be cool to see. Fortnite could give like a brick-built wall one day, a brick-built ramp. That would be an awesome one. Sonic, I feel like would be mini builds, little badniks, similar to Harry Potter. All of these are great ideas. So Lego, feel free to take them. We don't own the IPs. City have the Go-Kart Racer, which is a set being shrunk into a poly bag, as well as this Go-Kart Racer set shrinking down into a poly bag. We have the Spider-Man mech. This set being shrunk down into a poly bag. What sets have we got this year for... Imagine... Oh no, they would never do it. I don't think we're getting minifigures in Star Wars poly bags for a long time. But imagine Plo Koon comes with a full droid in a poly bag. That's the May 4th poly bag. We know it's Vader's tie. We've built it. We've improved it. I think that'd be funny. That'd be good. A cement mixer, around $40. What's that? 35 quid. Let's get an idea at just how big these sets will be. We don't have piece counts for all of them. We don't have piece counts for most of them, actually. I think the poly bag is the only one. We should be seeing images of that soon. But we're looking, let's find 35. £35. I think that's page 3. Oh, wow, we passed it. We passed it quick. 35, so Space Lab size. There's no vehicle around here. A little bigger than a double-decker red bus. I guess it doesn't have a roof. So we're looking this size with Lego bricks. And that was a cement mixer. I feel like that's going to be similar to the digger, but at a lower price point. The bulldozer here. It's a very similar set to that. Intrigued for that. A police prison transport van. A part of the great vehicles to be decided. That's a June set, so that's not January. I love this remix. This is a great set. The 3-in-1 that can all be swapped out. A bit like the armadillo and the cake we built for Minecraft recently. Look at that. That's cool. Helicopter front. Submarine. Oh wait, they've got all 3 middles in there. And then the submarine back. That's cheating. You'd have to pick up 3 sets if you wanted all 3 middles on all 3 fronts and backs. Works so well. It works. I'm not sure about the TOW on the fire engine, but the arms work so well with everything. Sad the 2024 space is no more. Oh, it was a great sub-theme. I think that, similar to the gaming advent, every single year a different theme. That's what we're seeing with City. Last year, it was space, which is kind of still hanging around. This year, it was races. We got was this last year? This might have been last year. We got the go-karts, we got the soapbox racers, we got a few F1 cars out of it as well. I guess they were at higher price points. I didn't dream that up, did I? There we go. There's some of the F1. We did get F1 cars, and next year, let's see, if we keep reading, let's see if we can get what theme, because we got the go-kart racer polybag. That's definitely in like memoriam of this year's F1 collab. Police is always a sub-theme. I don't see LEGO leaning heavy on police. I don't see them, especially with their political history of not getting involved. LEGO can't lean heavy on police. Rides, police truck. So we've got great vehicles, or we've got rides. Rides, fire truck. Rides, construction loader. This would be awesome if this was another car that could break up. Rides, gaming race car. Rides. I'm more interested in the gaming race car. Might have to pick up one of these and see how it looks. Any news? Expected to release 26 January, $9.99. New ride sub-theme. Ooh, new ride sub-theme. Likely to be a gaming race car. I think they've just taken that from the title. A new ride sub-theme. I'm going to keep my eye out for that. Maybe we go a bit more Mario Kart. We've got the Hot Rod, the Supercar. These are the cheaper sets as well. All in January though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 $9.99 sets. I'm going to pick up one of these rides. I have to pick up one of them. A yellow taxi, Fry's food truck. A Fry's food truck. Was it last page? Knew it would be last page. I didn't know, otherwise I'd been there. Wonder what's next year. It's interesting. So to go along with these, I need to pick up this burger truck now. If we're getting a Fry's food truck, I need this burger truck. I can't tell you why. I need this burger truck. That looks so good. The brick-built burger, the brick-built fries. They're going to look so good. All right, I'm going to have to keep my eye on this. I'm not logged in. I'll keep that one open. Fry's food truck for same price, $20, £18. That's going to be a good one. That'd go well with our hot chocolate stand as well. 2026 Winter Village is just going to be brick-built food shacks. That's it. We also got CMFs for both Space and F1. So maybe next year is all about animal suits. That's a good read. That's a good read. When did we get those? Do I not have any tabs open? All right. Let's go Brick out. It's easier to search on here. We can cross over to Bricklink if we need. Space CMF. Nailed it. Came out. We don't have a date. All right. This is handy because this is where we collect the number, hop over to Bricklink, not designer program. V3. There we go. The Space CMF Series 26 released 2020. Oh, they're not even going to tell us when it released. Series 26 CMF came out, unless anyone knows in the chat. It was the March, April, May, June. I'm getting mixed signals from Google here. Either way, it was the second drop. It was the second drop at least. What about the F1 cars? F1's been recent. We had Spider-Man was the last drop, May 1st. So both of them seem to be a May 1st drop. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 3 drops a year. This is the second drop. F1 came after Series 27. What was 27? Series 26. Oh, yeah, Series 27 was a good one. This is Series 27. What was it? We picked up the hamster. My partner still got it over there. I became the wolf, the master of wolves. There I am, master of wolves in my element. That's a great CMF. Were they the only 2 that we picked up? I love the brick-built wolf as well. Need to get a wolf cup. Oh no, the pterodactyl I picked up. I think I picked up the pterodactyl. Was that it? I wanted to get my hands on the Squishmallow lookalike one, but I'm undecided how I feel about that element. At the start, I really liked it. They've only used it for that since. It would be nice to see a Porg looking like that, but I like the brick-built Porg too much. Hello there! Welcome to a stream. You made it! What other Black Friday deals do we have? Please do let me know. If there's any as cheap as the Spider-Man train. Whew, that was a good deal. That was a good deal. Long border as well. That's a nice new element. So, CMF 1 is the animals, which actually, has everyone seen the animal CMF? I could probably get up an image. Series, we had F1, then we had Spider-Man, so Series 28. Oh, they're everywhere. It's already listed. Lego don't have this listed, but Bric-a-Brac do. Good place to get your polybags in the UK. Less so. I don't think they're as good a deal anymore, but still a pretty good deal. First batch, second batch, third batch. Is that from one box or batches? The first batch being shipped first. Oh, so when it's out of stock. Okay. Anyway, these are 8 of the minifigures. I'm pretty sure Lego have had the images of this up as well, because we've taken a look at these. Yep, not on Lego though. Must have got the images elsewhere. Some of the animals here are cool, but what about the second CMF? Not Black Friday that you've seen. We got Light Up Vader and Obi-Wan for £85 on Whatnot. Nice. They go for more money than I want to find out. That's a good deal. I would love to complete the Light Up collection. I've only got Windu at the minute, who is... I had Windu out earlier. Oh, I must have put him away. I thought he was still on. No, he is. He is on the desk. My Light Up Mace Windu. Great minifigures. Mainly got that for the saber blade though, if I'm being completely honest. Want to complete it so bad. Has to be done, doesn't it? Especially once you've got a few of them. It was like when we built the midi-scale ships, and I just kept never going to build a midi-scale ship, builds like 1, and within the week builds 2 more. Hello there, Vaughn. Those minifigures look great. They do. Some of these costumes I will have to pick up, but the other day we were talking about it in stream, and on stream, talking about it here, and not receiving January the 1st. I think no stores near me are even open January 1st. So January 2nd, I'm going to be going out and picking up some Lego sets for January. I do it every year. I love the January wave just as much as the May wave sometimes. And we said about CMFs being surprises. I think I will pick up some random CMFs in 2026. Am I streaming tomorrow? I will be. I don't know what time. I'm hoping to catch the Fortnite event. So it might be a chill game stream tomorrow. But I'm not sure about Sunday. I might not be back in time. So we'll do something big for tomorrow. Your birthday's Sunday, so you're going to Lego shop in Colchester. The brick bin. Ooh, the brick bin. Have I heard about the brick bin? I feel like someone else has told me about that. I'm going to have to check that out. And a couple other places. 18th's going to be fun. What a way to celebrate. That sounds awesome. Happy early birthday. Yes, happy birthday for Sunday, in case we don't go live. And 2026, I will finish work when the event starts. So you'll join the stream. I can't wait for it. It's building up to such a big event. I've probably played this season. We played it at the start. I hopped on at the start and maybe had 1 or 2 days, and then I played it Wednesday. I had literally like a couple hours Wednesday, hopped on, did all my challenges, and got all my V-Bucks back from the season pass. So I'm excited. I'm following along the story. Had to binge it on Wednesday, and I can't wait to see where we go. I will try and get images up of the other 4 figures. Oh, who are we missing? We don't have the goldfish, the peacock, the crocodile. Oh no, there's one more. There's one more figure. Does any... Oh, here's the other one. Okay. Copy image. Hey, there's... We can shrink the screen back again. There's 6 of them. I quite like the way they've kept the minifigures. Even though some of them have fins, they still work with the arms. They're not completely different pieces. I also like the pterodactyl with the arms bent outwards. Peacock sounds cool. It looks cool. And it's got the new flower element. Ooh, I like the ring as well. There's a few new elements in here. The flower element is an exclusive. That has been used a few times. I'm sure the ring has shown up. If it hasn't already in Friends, it will be showing up soon. And all of these costumes I do want to pick up. I have so many animal costumes. I've just moved them to behind me up there. So I'll be getting those down, taking a look and trying to complete my collection. Trying to pick up every animal costume. So throughout 2026, I'll probably be ordering a ton of parts online just to get the minifigures for a decent price. If I'm spending a lot on these figures, I have to order more parts to like balance it out. And then here are the other 6. The dragon one, it's like the old CMF. It reminds me of, this is the crocodile bottom middle. It does remind me of that dragon, just without the wings. And no tail as well, no tail on that. The peacock has a fully built-in torso because of how fragile that would be otherwise. We've seen that on a few other costumes, I think. Maybe, maybe not. May or may not have peaked. You can't guarantee. May or may not have. I think out of these, I like the frog. Dual molded legs honestly do a lot for a minifigure. The frog and the peacock, I like both of those. The goldfish is quite nice. These are all top minifigures. Oh, the lion. I have to get the lion. The lion would look so good on my Oz display. Even though my Oz display looks like Alderaan, I have to get the lion suit for Han Solo. That'd be a fun minifigure. Kind of looks like Han's hair as well. And then the other 6 minifigures, kind of want the bunny. Parrot again, dual molded legs, does so much to continue the colour. I feel like some of the legs look plain. They are plain, but the cat. We've already seen a black and white cat. I don't think adding black boots would have worked with this one. And because I already have a cat, I think this is probably the one I want least. I've just noticed the koala has the goggles over his head, over their head. That's cool. Oh, and the eyeshadow as well for the parrot. You've got a mole on the cat. The pup is sweating. The rabbit's got some freckles. Glasses for the dolphin. The fish looks like a face that might have been reused. The frog is blowing bubbles. I need the frog now. I need the frog now for blowing bubbles, or as my jumper says, forever blowing baubles, which is a pun on Forever Blowing Bubbles, West Ham. Come on, you Irons, and Forever Blowing baubles. I think I have another West Ham Christmas jumper. Need to find that. Get that out. May have the Star Wars logo. I would love to see images of that with the minifigures. If you do ever get that at any point, anyone gets that, I'd love to see images of that in the community. How you choose to display it. No problem, Vaughn. Thanks for hanging. May the bricks be with you. The peacock. Also, actually, the peacock, the face doesn't match. And how do I explain this? The faces for all of these kind of link with the animal, and you can feel the same vibe. The peacock, I think, should have been more like the parrot. Rather than just the eye makeup and the lipstick, I think the peacock could have done with... It's hard because, like, you could say earrings maybe. They're not going to be seen on the helmet. You've got maybe like some cheek makeup. Maybe, They could do... They've done rosy cheeks on the fish and the frog. Maybe that is what we're missing. We're missing some, like, blue cheeks. Exactly. It's a fabulous creature. Needs that fabulous makeup. Parrot's legs are going to be great for minifigure mocks. Oh, with the sand boots. Yes. They're going to look cool. I like the wings as well. Don't know if we've got them coloured before. So I think the minifigures I want most from this CMF lineup is the parrot, the bunny. Love me some Easter. That's when my birthday is, so I feel like that has to be an honorary mention. But my top three are the parrot, the peacock, and the frog. And the lion, and the bunny. If I had to order them though, I think the parrot would be number one. Love the parrot. I like the lion, the two teeth as well. Oh, who would be... Parrot's number one. Lion might be number two for me. Frog 3. Peacock 4. Bunny 5. And the dolphin number 6. The rest of them are then tied for 7th place, and the cat... No, you know what, the cat can go with the rest. Let's not single out one person. Should go to a Lego store, design a West Ham minifigure with the frog's head and accessory. Yes, blowing bubbles as the frog. That's a great idea. Green shirt. That's one of the keeper kits, isn't it? I think one of our keeper kits are green. That sounds like it works. I never know the keeper kit. So we never normally see too much of the keeper, even when the ball's playing down their way, just off screen. They've got a new Forever Blowing Baubles jumper out now. Anyway, this stream is about Lego. Let's stay on topic. We're never on topic. We've looked at the accessories for these. Some printed elements as well with the fish food and the bubbles. Honestly, just want that bubbles element. I might have to order a few more of these just to get the bubbles. And then, why was the mouse not showing up? These bubbles. And then the parrot snack box is another printed element. Nice to see only 4 printed elements that have to be printed. This element here does match up to the cyclist. The mountain, it's shown up in a few sportswear. The mountain is Lego's sports theme. It's Lego's Gymshark at the end of the day. The PSV Liverpool game was on your dad's birthday, or may not have to add figs. Oh, definitely. Liverpool lost against... Usually keepers have green. That is true, yeah. Liverpool lost again for champions. Good chances for Sunday. Yes, hopefully. High spirits going into that game. The 2x2 here could have been a 2x2 tile with a hole in the middle. Interesting choice they opted for printing. I felt like that was to add an extra piece, something else that people want to pick up. Even though the minifigures should be doing that for themselves. They love their printed parts. Oh, definitely. Yes, get all of the photos there. Maybe we'll round out the year by taking a look at the community page. Actually, we could... Let's see, is there anything else on the community today? I know we looked at it the other day, so we kind of snuck a little community stream in there, but I do want to get around to doing that a bit more often. And after Christmas, we'll have all like the advent builds and that sort of content. We literally looked at this 3 days ago. Yeah, there's nothing 3 days is not a long time with how this year is going. Liverpool's hurting. Yeah, Liverpool. Well, I don't want to jinx it, but it can't get much worse. Oh, they seem to be... The top teams seem to be a lot more ebbing and flowing than some of the bottom teams in the table. No problem. Al, thanks for hanging. May the bricks be with you. I think there's a few more sets that we've got in our list. I'm looking forward to the CMF. So I've got my favourites. I will be picking up random minifigures and seeing what the luck of the draw has for us. Jet versus car. That's an F1 car and one of those fast jets, which is a few pieces. Nice to see that being a low price point. Snowplow. Motorcycle transporter. That's got potential. Motorcycle transporter. How many bikes are we talking? Because it could be like this. It could also be like this. That's so open-ended. Oh, £20 as well. I assume it's just going to be like 2 bikes on the back of a truck. Something like that. Another great vehicle. So I'm keeping my eye out on great vehicles and rides. They're the 2 themes. Great vehicles seems to be coming June 2026, so we'll get those sets plenty of time. More Formula 1 sets, a recycling truck. This recycling truck, we've got no news. I'm just going to double check if there's any updated news. But whilst we do, it reminds me of... I don't even know what set it is. It's a police station, I think. It's one of the big... This one. The recycling truck that I really want to build. This one right there. That looks like a fun recycling truck. Oh, I think this could be... Oh, no, this does... There is a recycling truck. Recycling truck. Not this. This one. Recycling truck that's retired. The Technic one's only 30 quid. We don't know how much this is going to be. I think... I don't know what to think. If they can't make it much bigger than that, unless they give it a recycling plant, I think it's going to be around the same size as this one. It's nice that they're doing recycling products as well, because for younger children, it gets their foot in the door. It's nice taking a look at some of these sets. And then... Tractor. Please be the name of the set. Tractor. I think we have a tractor at the minute. What's that called? It's not just called tractor. Normally there's red farm tractor with trailer and sheep. That's the one that I was thinking of. That's retired. It's temporarily out of stock, so it's not retired yet. It's retiring soon. That's on sale so many places, and it's only £17.99. We built the magazine polybag of this set, but it didn't come with any sheep. Where are our sheep? Airport fire truck, the Lego van, similar to the Lego truck, but this is like half the price of that. Was it called the Lego truck? Yellow delivery truck is a third of the price, and it's a smaller van, which I actually turned the original Lego truck into a smaller van. Never made a video on it. Maybe next year I can rebuild it, try and get it a little bit better. And we should get more of those printed tiles rather than the stickers that came in the original one. That would be nice. Airport with airplane, Coast Guard sets. Well, here we go. Airplane, service truck, and hovercraft. We got an airplane, submarine, and fire truck. Service truck is like ambulance or fire engine. Maybe fire engine. But we did that last time. We got a helicopter, not an airplane. So helicopter, fire engine, submarine. Now we've got airplane, service truck, and hovercraft. Nice to see the set did well enough for them to come out with another one. I'd love for Star Wars to do it, but what could we have? We have the X-Wing TIE Fighter mashup. Could we have an X-Wing, Y-Wing, A-Wing that splits into 3? I don't think it would work because of how big the noses are. Like the Y-Wing and the X-Wing would be able... You'd have the engines or the wings, and you'd have the nose. What other ship would fit What other ship would fit? Unless with the A-wing, because you're looking at like 4 studs for the noses of each of them. Unless with the A-wing, the cockpit popped out and the entire like sides were with the engines at the back. Someone write that down. Someone write that down. And then police train heist. So no news on what the theme for City is next year. No news really on anything. We've got a few like rescue sets. Could do a U-wing and have detachable wings that still swing open. That's a good idea, because then they would be able to attach on the X-wing, and we could shrink down a U-wing into the similar scale. I like that. Now you're talking my language. Any images of any of these? Let's see. Any updates? No, still no Star Wars sets. I can't believe that. It's running into December with no news on Star Wars. Hello there, Palnet, Mr. Planet himself. All right, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Creator 3-in-1. Also said to be ramping. Oh, we missed the little introduction to City. They've written a whole intro for it. No prizes for guessing that a huge wave of Lego City sets is on the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. That's almost as many sets as we've got confirmed right now. 30 sets January 1st, another 22 with City. And we've already looked at a few of these, but again, similar to January's CMF, a load of animals. No castles, no, well there's a few different ones, but Orange Cat, Animal Birthday Party. We got Minecraft's birthday party this year. We've got Animal Polybags the recent years, but not a full set. So that's getting a... These are polybags. We've seen the Orange Cat. We've already seen the Orange Cat. Cute Animal Birthday Party. What are... Do we still have bric-a-brac? Thank you. Birthday polybag. Here we go. Birthday animals was this year. We got the monkey and the giraffe. We got the elephant and the penguin last year, because we built that as part of all of the builds. And I think last year was also this Easter bunny. So we're getting a new Easter bunny in the new year and more birthday animals. It started 2 years ago with the animal birthday party. Then we got birthday party animals. And instead of birthday animal party, what did it say? Cute animal birthday party. I'm going to have to build them all. I'm going to have to build them all. The collector inside me is screaming to build them. And a cute Easter bunny. Wonder what's cute about all these sets. The cute hamster with a flower, we've seen. Love that. Turtle with a water lily flower. That'd be a fun one. Only £10. Might have to pick up some of these sets. Space Exploration Telescope. This dinosaur for £20. This is similar to the old dinosaurs. The 3-in-1 T-Rex, Pterodactyl, and Mighty Dinosaurs. What was it? The T-Rex, the Pterodactyl, and the Trike. The Triceratops. Love that. We added a little mouth to it. Should have come with a set. I picked this up for, what, like £6? £6. It was the green one. In the UK, there was the blue and the brown, but I know these weren't available worldwide. There was a test done in the UK which spread out a little further, and they did it with the fish. There was like a blue fish / flower pot, and determined that it wasn't as popular as just selling the original set and letting people recolor it themselves. So Fizz Dinosaurs is meant to be similar to that. £12.99. We're seeing a bit of a price increase, but not only was this years and years ago, but also the dinosaurs are bigger. We're seeing a pterodon, I think it is, or a pterodon instead of a pterodactyl. Instead of a T-Rex, we're seeing an upscaled raptor. So these aren't to scale exactly, and I can't remember what the third dinosaur will be, so I'll let that be a surprise. Retro game console, fish shark with a treasure chest. They've done shark with a treasure chest. I think they did it under the WoW. It should put 3-in-1. when we're looking for 3-in-1 sets. They did something with a treasure chest, and there was a WoW build, but I can't remember the name of the set. Playful Puppy Dog, which was a polybag. Another polybag upscaled to a set. Colourful Hummingbird. Oh, please have images of this. And Sea Animals starts a new theme. Beautiful dolphins. Wild animals, sea animals. We're looking to probably get a set every couple of months. That dinosaur set is going to be awesome if it's anything like the first one. And after getting the small one, it sold so well. Why is it not letting me type? These dinosaur sets sell so well that they make them in bigger sets. They then do polybags. They then come out with a few different sets around it. And we got the fossils. We got the skull. We got the T-Rex skull that we did on the channel. We got the trike skull. And then we got the entire T-Rex skeleton, which is nuts. But as well as that little set, Lego have then come out with a massive T-Rex. And I think we can get the same for the new set. Once the little one does well, that will retire and we'll get a bigger one. I would love to pick this up, but I don't just want to pick this up for the instructions to this. I want to pick this up because the guy who designed Turgle for Jedi Survivor built a Turgle in Lego, which that's a fun build. Always love a dinosaur, and I guess a giant two-legged walking frog toad is kind of dinosaur-esque. That's all we've got for Creator 3-in-1. 10 new sets debuting in January with 3 polybags. If we read that first, we would have seen that. So it does seem, yes, the focus is heavy on animals. What if animals is the Lego theme for next year? Star Wars. We got some space sets for Star Wars. Star Wars is space, so that was easy to do. We didn't see any F1 cars. We missed out on getting a load of speeders this year, but we see some more in January. What if we can get some brick-built animals, kind of like the Ewok, but I'm thinking more Zillo Beast. And maybe the brick-built creatures from Attack of the Clones. Maybe a brick-built Wampa. Maybe a brick-built Tauntaun. Why haven't we seen these already? Maybe the reason is because they're waiting for 2026. Or maybe I'm getting excited. We've seen the Batman sets. We haven't seen the polybag yet. I'm surprised that all the polybags haven't leaked. I know Lego don't do the polybags through their site, but sometimes we do. I mean, we've already seen most of the polybags, just not the Batman one yet. A load of mock-ups. I wonder if this is going to relate to the game at all. I'm interested in the Bruce Wayne and Batsuit because it's coming with Bruce Wayne and the Batsuit in 55 pieces. That's a lot of weapons that could be included for 55 pieces. Disney, we've seen Ariel and Flounder's birthday fun. We haven't seen any of the rest. So there's a few. That should be a full-size set, and there's a few mini sets as well. Elsa's Ice Castle. Ariel's Mini Palace. The Aristocats. Adorable Marie. I know someone that's going to really like that. That's going to be nice. About 30 quid. What was Stitch? I think that's Stick. What was Stitch? I think that's about Lion King price. Stitch was twice as high, but Simba, little Simba, was about half the price, £30. What buildable Disney character did we have for £30? Hey Hey! So it's going to be around Hey Hey price. And was there not anything else? It's going to be around Hey Hey price, so that gives you a good idea at how big it's going to be. A bit more brick built. I think we can expect something akin to the detail and the design of the little Simba. We'll keep our eyes out for that one. Olaf and Bruni's Picnic Fun. Who is? It's been a while since I watched Frozen. Oh, nearly forgot the name. Who's Bruni? Oh, it's the little chameleon. If we get a chameleon, not the chameleon, the gecko. It's the little gecko. It's the little gecko from Frozen 2. Salamander. Sorry, it's the little salamander. If we get a brick-built salamander and a brick-built Olaf in one set, I never thought I'd be excited for a Frozen set, but we've got no Star Wars sets. We don't have a brick-built Grogu, so I'm going to be spending my... Oh, okay, 50 quid, 45 quid. I probably won't be picking it up, but I'd love to see what the Bruni turns out like. Sally's Flower Pot, I assume that's Nightmare Before Christmas, that's March 1st. We'll probably see images before January Star Wars sets. If Lego want to prove me wrong, go ahead. Blackmailing Lego to drop the Star Wars sets. Kevin and Doug, another brick built Mini Belle and Tiana Castle, Cinderella's Royal Carriage. About time we see that in Lego. Have we not seen that before? I know there's going to be so many mocks that pop up when I type this in. But have we not got an official set? Nope, nothing. No results. Oh, wait. It's probably because it's not the name. Do we have a Cinderella carriage? Yeah, we have had Cinderella's carriage a few times. 43192 is a good example of what you can expect from that. Probably the same price point as well. Another Winnie the Pooh 18 plus set. Hopefully that's a brick built Winnie. Hopefully that's not another 100 acre woods build, because I don't think it's been too recently retired, the other one. Toy Story Slinky Dog Book Nook, about time as well. Expensive, but that's going to be packed with detail. Mini Jasmine and Rapunzel, and another Toy Story set at a more affordable price. A few mechs and vehicles for the Dreams line. Fox Guardian mech. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that. I'll keep my eye out for that. Rumoured to be on the cards for the first half of 2026. Animal-themed vehicles, again with the animal theming. We're onto something here. Animal themes, but Dreams is a lot of animal themes. First half of 2026 could mean anywhere up to June. I don't think we'll be expecting them too soon. Maybe not January. They won't want them to collide with any of the others. Good call for Toy Story. Are they based off the new movie? Maybe that's the one set that includes the new character. Any other new characters? There's a few ways Lego could work that. I will be keeping my eye on that set. That's for sure. The list below, oh, these are exclusives. Fortune Master is, yeah, all these Lunar New Year sets we've seen. There's an upscaled blue classic space astronaut, which, if you haven't seen minifigure Jez's version of the upscaled astronaut, actually the upscaled blue astronaut as well. I'm pretty sure he upscaled a blue one, but he's got a white one. Have a little look. He's also upscaled a baby blue astronaut. Has all the blue astronauts. Kind of goes with the minifigure logo. Go check them out. Minifigure Jez does a lot of upscaled space builds and classic Lego builds. A lot of fun. That is one Lego channel that I do enjoy popping into. Fortnite's got a few new sets, no news on that. Friends has a ton. How many aren't animal themed? So a flower poly bag, we get that every year. A bunny house, I feel like we get that every year. Unicorn cake, dog treats, bakery. Oh, that's quite good. Don't see many of them. I don't think I've ever seen one of them. Pet accessories van, bunny hotel, a city convenience store. This convenience store could allow pets. Does that count as an animal themed build? We'll have to take a look at that. An axolotl adventure boat. We don't have axolotls in Friends yet. That could be a new mold. And I don't think we have a Lego City axolotl. We only have the Minecraft one. So I want to see what they do for an axolotl. Unicorn Dream Calf to go with the Unicorn Cake Bakery Delivery Bakery set. Maybe $9.99. That's only a a delivery truck for the calf. Fashion show. January 2026. So many of these. Fun indoor playground, Leon's family house. There we go. We're away from the animals now. Still in January. Horse stable. Heart Lake City. I know my friends' lingo. Heart Lake City Friends Clubhouse. That took me a second. Ice cream balloon stand. Horse baby foal trailer. Horse baby is a foal. Animal vet clinic and a beach house with sills. Very animal heavy. But Friends usually is. For Harry Potter, we've taken a look at all of these. We've got a video up on the channel. We haven't taken a look at all of them, but I think most of the January ones we've covered, yeah. All of the January ones you can find on the channel in a previous video. Icons has an autumn cottage garden that looks so cool. Ferrari coming with Michael Schumacher later on in the year. And a golden retriever puppy for February. That's going to be the new tuxedo cat that everyone thought was a sausage dog. They don't look alike, do they? Ideas has a few. Ideas has a set coming out. We should know what this is, especially if it's coming out January 1st. We should know what this Ideas set is. 21365. It's not the Enterprise. Lovebirds. All right, here we go. Where's the original Ideas submission? Lego like to hide it. If you just search the set name, normally it pops up as the first result. Nailed it. Of course I did. Let's copy this across. Oh, I thought the internet went down there. So this is the January icon set. Lovebirds. I feel like we've also taken a look at this already. Challenges closed. This is the winner. What was it up against? Ooh, we get to see. 266 builds. We could have got. These were the 5 selected. Oh, these were the 5 selected to be within the chance of becoming a set. Lovebirds won. We could have got a love story box. That feels very Taylor Swift. Swans in Love. Very similar to the Lovebirds, but I love the tree. The I Heart You teddy bear and the I Heart You build. See, that's cool, but I think that's very close to the Love set that got put out this year. Swans in Love was a close contender for me, but I can see why Lovebirds takes the cake. This is going to be what the set will be based off. The set won't look like this, but it should look pretty close. Shouldn't look too different. The birds will be built probably a bit. Oh, look at that. Look at that part usage. The pistols holding on the Technic for the wing. Please don't change that, Lego. I think they might, but I'd love for that to stay. And the tree is very clip and bar. I think that's going to be simplified quite a bit. Although this could be an 18+ build. No, nothing said. Most of the Ideas sets are for the higher audience because of how technical they are. And then there is another set. Do we know what this is? Oh. Do we know what 21366 is? Floating sea otters. Yes, we have seen this as well on Lego Ideas. Let's get this up. Floating sea otter, singular. The set is called Floating Sea Otters. That's the rumor we're going with at the minute, but that doesn't really mean too much. Can change so much. You remember the Plo Koon Delta and the Ahsoka Eater. Everyone thought they were the same set and they were just misdescribing it somehow. Different shapes, different colors. I would take every leak, no matter how reputable, with a pinch of salt. I would love if the Floating Sea Otter comes with a base akin to the Jaws Shark, akin to the Jaws Shark, I think, was the bottom half of it. The Pirates of the Caribbean Jack Sparrow Black Pearl boat, that came with an extra bottom. The Floating Sea Otter needs to have that as well, which will make it a bit more expensive than people might have wanted. And this was a 10k supporters one, so this made the work, and they're making it an official Lego Ideas set for next year. Look how cute that otter is. Look at that smile. How could you not love that? I think the paws could be built better. I like the feet and the tail we don't see too much of, and the few little leaves and the rocks. It's simple, it's effective. The paws need work, but the rest of it looks amazing. Also, that's a recolor. I don't want to point this out, but Lego do say you're not allowed. Well, I think they do allow a few recolors now. They might have updated it since I last looked, but you originally weren't allowed any recolors. There's some tan hearts that are fairly new on the torso. They probably do exist, but also those ball joints don't exist. And I think Lego would use different pieces as to not show the grey, because they got a bit of backlash for Chewbacca. This will be popular. Yes, both of these sets are there's an audience for them, you know, there's an audience. Spider-Man we've taken a look at. I think we've seen everything. No, Spider-Man and the Doc Ock mech is yet to be officially announced. But there are images. If I just drag this into Google. There we go. This is the one. This is the set. Doc Ock's mech looks amazing. Very similar to the previous, no, not too similar to the previous one. I like the way how the arms of the mech are the 4 arms of Doc Ock, and he's got 2 littler arms, just like the minifigure. Hopefully the minifigure comes with some mech arms as well. That'd be a nice set to get with. Wish that Ghost Spider was a different figure. Feel like she's been in a lot. Minecraft we've also looked at and built all of these micro minifigures. We've got the CMF line for January, regular price, and then another CMF line for May 1st. I'm calling it right now. It makes sense. This will be a May 1st CMF. I've got to keep putting in Lego. We're getting to numbers now. 75 blank 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 is fine for Star Wars. No one else uses that numbering system. For every other Lego set, there are things that are used. Oh, hold on. According to the early listings, 66813 is series 28. And that's the animal. Is that not the animal CMF? What series was this? We don't have it. Oh, I knew I should have kept that around. Apparently it's series 28. I thought that was what this is. Oh, CMF series. What were 20 of 7? 27 was earlier this year. 28 is the animals. Ooh. So I assume they've just switched the numbers up. Let's see if there's any news for 71051. Wait, no, this is series 28. I see the confusion. You can pre-order it under both numbers, so people don't really know. They're taking a guess. I assume this will be the May line, which might be the theme of the year, unless they go with animals. We've seen a lot of images of these sets in the Ninjago magazine, so I will be looking at one of the Ninjago magazines maybe by the new year. We've still got a few magazines to go. A few 15th anniversary sets snuck in. The Blacksmith is the only one we have official images of. Don't want to go over this too fast. Oh, Cole's car we also have images of. And I do have a Cole minifigure. I found a Cole minifigure, so I don't have to pick up this poly bag. Originally, I used to pick up the poly bags on Bric-a-Brac. Yeah, Bric-a-Brac. But they've switched up. 3 for £10. That's why I pick them up here, because you get them slightly cheaper than their retail £3.49. But they've switched up delivery. I think you now have to spend more than a series of CMFs, which is £40 with their reduction. All I know is that delivery costs quite a bit. I can't remember where it is. Yeah, delivery costs quite a bit. So unless I want to pick up a ton of poly bags, I might wait for them to appear in the wild. I really want the Spider-Man one that comes with anti-venom. We haven't seen that yet. And the Little Mermaid poly bag. I would love to pick that up. And gift with purchase. Could this be a poly bag for Pokemon Eevee? I can't wait to see what Eevee looks like. About £55, $60, 60 euros. I'm going to keep my eye out on that. We do have a brick built Eevee already. And then we've got a Bulbasaur, Squirtle and Charmander, rumoured to be phase 1 of the evolutions. We don't actually know for sure. We just know it's the 3-starter Pokemon. Pikachu in the Pokeball. You can see the audience that they're going for. Smart putting Eevee at the low price point. My favourite Pokemon. I think that's a load of people's favourite Pokemon. But they're looking for a March release. Gift with purchase for February. Are they getting the gift with purchase early? Maybe February 27th. Is that an important date for Pokemon? February 27th must be. And they're launching them before March 1st. Maybe early for Insiders. February 27th for Insiders, March 1st for everyone else. A few seasonal sets. Lunar New Year. These were included earlier in the list. Sonic's car, Silver's car versus Knuckles' monster truck. Can't wait to see the Silver minifigure. Hopefully, Silver gets a polybag, just like Shadow did. Formula 1 helmets. Finally getting them. They've been rumoured for so long. And a few speed champions. We've taken a look at the race cars and the time machine. We're getting a Bugatti, a Ferrari, a McLaren, and an Audi. But no... Who's the team joining F1 next year? Next year. Can't remember now. No car for them. There'll probably be one by the end of the year. These are all only the March and January sets. After all, Star Wars. Where is Star Wars? I think we'll finish up on here. Super Mario. Oh, Zelda's got a new set. They teased that. A few Technic cars that we're not too interested in, and a few mystery numbers that don't belong with any current theme, but that could be a new theme entirely. That'd be nice. So for Star Wars, we got the Tide Advance polybag, built that already, taken a look and reviewed that on the channel. We've got another polybag for later on in the year. Vader's tie and Luke's X-Wing, the Smart Brick sets. Pricey. $60, $90, about 55 quid, and I'd want to be closer to £80 on the Luke's X-Wing. For the Smart Brick, we've seen Luke's X-Wing. We have seen Luke's X-Wing, actually. We got spoiled in a little promotional image. Pretty sure that got taken down, so we're unable to view it again. But if you saw that, it looks like a 4+ set with space for a Smart Brick in the back. I really don't want to judge it before the set is out. Mandalorians and Grogu Speeder Bike, we've built that, reviewed that. Cop Speeder. It looks expensive, but let's see the quality of the set. How many printed parts, if there is a blue milk printed part, if there is arm printing for Cobb Vanth, if Todo's hidden behind one of those walls on the display. May's looking to bring the busts, which means with the busts coming in May, we might get some of these characters as brick-built UCS versions. I'd love to see that. Midi Scout Hoff 8080 and Venator. Important part about these is the micro figures that are rumoured. Is that just getting people excited and, you know, people trying to make content on the platform? There's a lot of really dodgy leaks going around, but I am excited to see the possibility of micro figures returning for Star Wars. Yes, returning. We've already had them. They came and went years ago when I was getting into the theme. I would love for some micro figures in here, especially for the Venator. It would be the only way I'd want to pick up the Venator. Grogu's Homestead, we've seen that looks all right. It's kind of what I was expecting from the Olaf and Bruno set. Mandalorian and Grogu has a few sets for May alongside the movie. No cheap sets. I would love to have picked up one of these sets. I'm hoping like the 8+ set is a $9.99 set, but I don't want to wait for June. I want to be in the cinema watching Mando and Grogu building a small set throughout all the adverts, because I've only managed to do that once with Black Panther, and that was a fun experience. Clone Shock Trooper mech we have built. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which we're going to be upgrading it. Siege of Mandalore Battle Pack. We're going to be building that in the new year. That's going to be the first set I hunt out. Bit more pricey for Americans in dollars, for people in the States, but I think the rumoured price in euros and in pounds is staying the same. Maybe that's why they've been delayed, because of the price changes with the tax. Interesting that Star Wars seems to have changed more than anything else though. I have to point that out, and like I say, loads more Mando and Grogu sets. I'm most excited for the Battle Pack. Shock Trooper mech, again, is down to whether you like the mechs or not, because the Shock Trooper's available really well in a Battle Pack at the minute. Grogu's Homestead isn't for everyone. The MIDI Scow ships, if you like the MIDI Scow ships. I don't think the Venator will be one to get into the MIDI Scow range unless it does come with micro figures, or like there's a mini figure or something else for you to want to pick these up, because we did build the Venator from the Acclamator, which is on sale and a lot cheaper to pick up than the Venator. Might even be retiring, because the Invisible Hand retired after 6 months. So these mini scale ships are a hit or miss. Same to the helmets, same to the bus. Hopefully we see some helmets in May, and Kylo's isn't the last one. Cobb Speeder I'll be keeping a close eye on. I'm intrigued to see why it's worth so much, why Lego think it's worth so much, and if it is worth that retail, or if that's going to be one of the sets that we wait until sales, not even May, like February, March, this thing's already going to be on sale. That's the one thing that I am struggling with going into January. I know that within a month, £60 sets are going to be £40. These £35 sets are going to be £25. We've seen it with the battle packs. We've seen it with the V19, the U-Wing, with the Slave One playset. These are dropping really fast, but they're also retiring quickly and there's a quicker turnaround. So do we wait for cheap sets? Do we jump on sales whilst we can? It's a struggle we're all going to face, but that's all we got time for in today's stream. That's already 2 hours gone just like that. I will try to hop back on if we've got, well, there's going to be another stream tomorrow if I can make the Fortnite event, and I might do a little bonus stream on Sunday if I've got time. No guarantee whatsoever about that. That will just be if we've got time, and then we'll be back after Christmas to take a look at some Lego sets to keep building, I guess. Until then, that will be all. Seemingly no Lego Star Wars sets, but don't worry, they're going to be coming out eventually. Keep your eye on Lego's website. They will be here. It's only a matter of time. Until then, thank you so much for watching. May the bricks be with you always.